Man, I don't know. I want to know if this works and that just gets me what I need. Material is a big problem. Goods is a problem. Food I've resolved. Depending on your definition of resolved. Logistics. Oh, I have to research charcoal regeneration plant. Let's just do that then. Charcoal plants. Charcoal regeneration plant. Promise to foragers. What does that symbol mean? The exclamation point. That I don't know. But we promised the foragers, so I will develop the foragers version rather than the identical Icebloods version. What was the Technocrats version? Facility that burns wood at very high temperatures in the absence of oxygen to decompose it into a coal substitute. 120 coal output, squalor is increased, heat demand. 150 disease increase, heat demand. Yeah, this one's just generally better. Again, disease I feel I could handle because we just need a hospital and then it's just solved. I keep claiming that, but who knows. 100 to develop it. Well, let's do that. That is our promise. So we should take care of it before we forget. We have a lot of sign. Pathfinder Scouts. We'll select the fittest. Yep. Sort of middling. I could pressure people. But then we would be less liked. Negotiate. Machinists are partially open to negotiation. If I wanted them to vote for it, what would they want? Demolish a sawmill, repeal the weather-adjusted shifts, or waste heat conversion. I think that is... something that we already researched the other side of. Or something. Now... I don't want to owe the machinists. Everything they wanted kind of sucks. So... do I pressure? That gets me what I want. Or do I just hope it works out? But... let's see. We've got 16 foragers. And foragers and Icebloods are the main people for us. So most of these hesitants are on our side. Against is just the machinists and technocrats. Not a single forester or Iceblood is against. So if we assume basically all 16 of those foragers are going to be on our side, then that will get us up to 51. Yes? Yes. I'm going to risk it. I think it's fine. Probably.
The noes have it.
Ah. No. Well, I tried, guys. What's going on here? Unmet demands. Why? Because I don't have enough materials? Not enough workforce. What? That's bad news. And this building is not working. Hopefully that's just because I'm in the middle of upgrading it. Okay, you now have 132 weeks of wood. So that does work. I just expanded it into new wood locations and it's fine. Can you turn on now? Oh dear. We still have enough wood and enough heat, or enough coal and heat, even with these temperatures, but we've got that huge drop coming soon. How do I get you to work? Is it really that I just need more people? Because I don't think I had deaths. So I'm left wondering why I suddenly don't have enough people. Or did I build something that I didn't have the space for? Okay, I don't have a promise regarding that. I have a promise for the charcoal plants, but that's going to be resolved on time. 11 weeks. 11 weeks. Yeek. Cool. Let's go to here. Hubs. Air transport hub. It takes 50 workforce, but it requirement in neighboring districts, workforce requirement in neighboring districts is decreased. I don't know what that means, but I'm hoping that means that if I put it somewhere, does I have to go into an open slot? Do I not have any open slots anywhere? No, I have to. I just expanded this. Can I place it? How do you work? Air transport hub? Okay. So it has to be somewhere that I've done ice breaking. I guess that makes sense. And I can reduce the needed workforce of both of these. 200 here and 100 up there. I like that. 200 from each of these. 100 workforce from each of those. And does the number of pips matter? Because I can see I got 3 pips here on industrial and 1 pip on the expanded extraction. Which I'm assuming is, yes, how many tiles I'm touching. How does that affect things? Is it minus 600 workers from industrial? Because I've got 3 pips? Could be. Ooh, that's an even better spot. Let's try here and see what it does. Because if I can drop 400 people that I'm needing, that might get this one running again. We've got expedition finished up here. Was that these two? A fragrant find. Atop a glacier, we found sealed crates marked with the stamp of the Imperial Exploration Company. They were tied to some kind of sails. Is it possible they were dropped from the sky? For whom? Tingling with anticipation, we open them to find towels and toiletries. A lot of them. Fragrances from a dead world we'd never smelled before. As silly as it sounds, this find increases the morale of the expedition. Plus, the men have never smelled so good. Take the goods. Frostland team's requirement, and we get 4,000 goods stockpile. Or leave them for now. Do I want to use my team on that? How soon do I get the team back? I don't know. I mean, one way to find out. Let's try it. Okay, so they are marching away. And presumably, once they get somewhere, I'll have the access to them again. Meager coal mine. Cresting a snowdrift, we found a long abandoned coal mine nearly depleted. More than enough coal remains to be sent back to the city. Alright, let's have a look. Can't really connect. I could connect the trail, probably. We went... I said I'm trying to get down to here. Say there. Nearly can make it to that one. Whatever. So if we go to there, it costs me 105 guys and 4 weeks to set up. Which is probably fine because I need the guys sooner or later. And setting that up. Like these guys might take that same 4 weeks to get down here. So let's set that up. Why not? And then we can go explore the glacier, except we can't because we need 20 guys. How do you get more logistics? Because I looked at the... No, I didn't look at the logistics building. I looked at... I need more workforce. I need to build more of these hub things. Ooh, I haven't actually tried zooming in very far. Okay, that's as far as you can zoom in. The game is definitely more of a cartoony look than we had in Frostpunk 1. Some people will like that, some people will hate it. We still don't have enough materials. Oh, because we're not generating materials because we don't have enough people. Right. Okay. What do you do? Shouldn't you have freed up a bunch of people? Am I not understanding? The untreated wood sawmill is disabled? Why? Requires an extraction district with a frozen tree deposit. Are these frozen tree deposits? Frozen forest that I expanded into? Now you have a bunch of wood? Disabled due to not enough workforce. Okay. Why has this not done anything? I don't know. Annie Evans, 15, a recently arrived laundress. Scrubbing a shirt, lost in her thoughts. I miss her. Go on in, she said. I'll join you later. I was deemed useful. My only merit is that I'm young and fit. Haven't lost a hand to frostbite, providing for my family. Life here is so much better than out there, but I miss her. Every day I lose more hope. Will I ever see you again, Mom? You refuse to relax, allow productive outsiders to allow family members to join their kin. Yeah, so that was the laundress that she said her daughter was in the city. Yep. Should have been productive. Oh no, are you running low on food? Promise forgers kept. Forgers are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Because you kept promises to research charcoal regeneration plant, relations with foragers improve. Trust rises. Got so much and I don't have enough people and I don't know why this isn't helping. Proximity workforce requirement in neighboring districts is decreased. Is it? Because it looks like it's still taking 600 and this one's still taking 350. And I don't have enough population because of that. So... yeah. Something about that's not making sense to me because it looks like that building didn't do anything. And it was expensive to not do anything. Hubs. Hubs are a unique type of district that covers only one tile instead of the standard 6. They're used to improve adjacent districts in their area of effect, such as reducing demand for heat, workforce, or materials. To build a hub, go to the district construction panel and switch tabs from districts to hubs. You can unlock more hubs through the idea tree. But it didn't seem to work. So why not? I'm missing something there. Whiteouts are dangerous. Weather anomalies. Unlike temperature changes that affect the entire Frostland, whiteouts move with the winds and only affect locations directly below them. Whiteouts make outposts inoperable, disabling them, and territories unexplorable. Moreover, whiteouts bring various hazards that will severely affect the different aspects of the city's economy that last as long as the storm is over the city. They can affect your food and materials, increase demand of various resources, or decrease temperature even more. It is advised to always prepare for whiteouts as they can affect your city to a degree from which it will be very difficult to recover. I'm already struggling to recover. Because my districts aren't turning on because I don't have enough people. And I don't know why I don't have enough people. I mean, I'm about to get some more people really soon. And maybe that'll kickstart everything to get going again. Meanwhile, research. Newark model. Workforce requirements is decreased. Has value and probably would make those people happy. Or at least happier. If I did do something like woodworks, does that replace the sawmill? Or does it have to be built in addition? I don't know. Economy. Work compensation reduces production efficiency. Resource production efficiency is increased. Trust will rise slightly. Heat stamp income per capita is slightly decreased. No. Maintenance duty. Materials demand is slightly decreased. Resource production efficiency is slightly increased. Or materials demand is significantly decreased. I could give that to them. I wouldn't hate that one. Housing blocks. 5 shelter availability. Oh, you build a tower in housing that gives more shelter. Nah. Society. I could get hospitals, as I've talked about multiple times. To try and deal with disease, because it keeps popping up. Okay, so we've got... these two are the same. And then this is something new. Okay, so the base one is it takes 200 work, 20 heat, and disease is decreased. 200 work, 40 heat, disease is significantly decreased, and population growth is slightly increased. Nice. Recovery hospital, as opposed to just a normal hospital. Hospital outfitted with maternity wards and rehabilitation facilities to ensure that patients fully recover before being released. I like that. Teaching hospital. 300 workforce, so it goes up. 20 heat, which is the base. Disease is significantly decreased, and plus 10 research speed. So it's just it takes 100 more people, but greatly works on disease and boosts research, which I love boosting research. I really like that idea. Youth. Percentage of active workers is slightly increased, crime is slightly decreased, or trust will rise. I could go with that one, or, which seems good. Oh, prison's up here. What's your deal? I haven't looked at you at all. 400 workforce, crime is significantly decreased, unlocks recruit guards from prison guards ability, which provides additional guard squads, but reduces prison's effect on crime. Punitive prison. Prisons with built-in equipment to discipline criminals and re-educate them using corporal punishment. Eesh. Crime is greatly reduced, tension is increased, recruit guards from inmates. Or thought correction prison, also a bit sketchy. Prison with therapy wings, utilizing innovative methods to cure criminals from their impulses and rehabilitate them as functional members of society. Crime is greatly decreased, trust will fall slightly. Yeah. Both those are crossing a line. Are these both isolation prisons? Yes. So isolation prisons, punitive punish prisons, or thought correction. Yikes. Okay. I like the hospitals for the research speed, and it will make these guys like me more. Requires an expanded housing district. So have 3 housing districts. I think one of them I can still expand and put this in it. So let's develop that idea. We have a new survival to get more scouts, which sounds fantastic. Let's propose this. Currently, 37 people are for. All those foragers are probably going to be on my side mostly, which will bring me up to 14 more. Let's see. 37 plus 14 would be a number. Is that 51 again? It's always 51. If I get all of the ice bloods and the foragers, because they're all coming from the same pool that was originally 51 versus 49. So I don't know why I always count it to see if it's going to be 51. It is. But last time I didn't actually get the 51 I needed. They stopped at like 50. So someone voted against. I can open a negotiation with the foragers, who are mostly voting for things that I already want. So if fund a project, I don't have a ton of money, but I wouldn't hate that. Forged additives. We have talked about food additives. Raw log woodworks. Is that different? Oh no, woodworks was the expanded version. Which I would be okay with as well. Okay with the forged additives. That doesn't bother me. And that'll get us up to 51. And it doesn't grow any further, just the 51. Oh, no. We did get some of the mechanists. Okay. Either of you want to give me money? Thank you. It's too soon to ask them for money. Okay. So you're favorable, you're devoted. But I have more money to work with. I need that population growth. Oh, we're nearly out of food. And we haven't found food out in the Frostlands. Oh, but I have my 10 people back. Okay. So I could construct another coal deposit, but I don't really care to, because that would use all 10 of my people. And this one is still going to be good for a while longer. Can't get there. If I go back here, give me a moment. 600 workforce. Grrr. Growling Icebloods draft legislation. Steward, the Icebloods have extended their activities into a new district. They've erected a stage near the hub and hold periodic rallies here as well. During the most recent event, they announced their brightest minds have been meeting in the evenings to draft new legislation regarding maintenance duty. They presented their new policy on productive due maintenance to the city. We've done all the work and drawn up the motion. All the steward has to do is put it to a vote. They call on you to pledge your support for the law. I don't mind that one. Disregard the study. Yeah. That's fine. I was thinking about it. Oh, except I gotta pass 2 laws in a short period of time now. That might have been a mistake. You guys could have given me a bit more time on that. Oh, we got more people at some point. Brilliant. Give me the logistics bay. Yes, please. Alright. This is now going. Good. So we should be still not getting quite enough. If I go to extraction... Okay, so this would generate coal at a wood extraction place. Instead, I could generate another untreated wood sawmill to get more materials at the cost of 400 workforce, which is like the remainder of my workforce. I want to see... Okay, I've got my 25. That's what I needed. Let's go out here to the glacier. Persistent body of dense ice constantly moving under its own weight and creating shifting landforms. Treacherous slopes and falling ice pose a challenge to explorers. Challenging territory, moderate number of Frostland teams required. Possible finding cores. It's not cores I'm after, I don't think. But yes, let's launch the expedition. That's the way my quest is pointing me. And then I have... So that took... Required 16, not 20. Odd. So I have 9 left, so I can actually explore some of these other locations. Wow, that was 32. Let's go to the plains. It's safe. Send some of our other people out that way. Alright. Back to the city. What do we got? I still have 400 people, so that logistics already used up their people. Food is going to be an issue soon. But I can keep expanding this one out for a while. So let's build another untreated sawmill. We're getting pretty far on the adaptation. Let's see. You guys were adaptation, merit, and tradition, and I'm going adaptation, merit, and reason, looks like. Nearly match their ideology. So their fervor is still weak, their relations are opposing. Not ideal.
Do not be alarmed by any strange clanking noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
Alright. Okay, we now have a surplus of materials. And not a surplus. But we did? Because I have a stockpile. I don't know. Okay, but I probably should start expanding to the next food. Oh. Delegates. They want to vote on this. This is Machinist Ice Bloods and some Foragers. Against... I think we can just get this one. Yeah.
Delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
All right. Unproductive due maintenance. Icebloods are delighted you kept your word. They now look to your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity because you kept your promise. Pass unproductive due maintenance. Trust rises and blah, blah, blah. So now I also need to sign that one in 10 weeks. 29 weeks to do it. We're good. I need to find a new food source. Iron ore, fertile ground. Wish the icons showed up. Oh, I can't do frost breaking because I don't have the people. Yeek. I also need more housing again. You're dense, you're dense. You are not yet dense. If I expand you... to there. Then we got a new housing building. That's what I'm thinking of at the moment. Right? Did we not? Did I just think we were going to do that? Oops. Oh, well, I need more housing anyway. For that. That's the thought process. $87 weeks. It's not nearly depleted. How much coal can I store? I can store up to 90 now. That's a good amount, maybe? I don't actually know. Feels like a good amount. Okay. Please tell me I didn't shut off a building by expanding that. If it uses more people or something. Meanwhile, this seems like it's still using 350 and... Whoa. 1.4k people? Okay. Oh, hospital, right. That's what we were going to build in our housing district. Good, good, good. Treatment. Conservative treatment. Doctors must abide by the traditional oath of first do no harm. To avoid errors, every procedure must first be approved by senior physicians. Disease is slightly decreased versus technocrats. Experimental treatment. Doctors should always look to develop and put into practice cutting-edge pioneering treatments. Disease is marginally decreased. Research speed is marginally increased. Unlocks the conduct medical trial ability in districts with hospitals. I don't know if that's a critical thing to get at the moment. Dutiful youth. I do like that one. So we'll do it. Meanwhile, I want to build a hospital. We do have some more population again. Oh no, 300 workforce. Which we would have if we didn't have so many absent because they're sick. Right? Absent due to sickness? Yeah. My people are too sick to build a hospital. Come on! Why do you do this to me? I go here and I say, I want you guys to work half shifts. No, our coal is going down. Why is our coal going down? If temperature's risen to the point... Let's see. I don't really know how heat interacts with coal. But we're down to minus 40. I don't know if that just recently happened, because I swear we weren't going down when I looked just a minute ago. Well, I guess at our current rate, our coal will last 1,300 weeks of our 300-week game. So, yeah. We will temporarily put you on a half shift. I keep wanting to click the emergency shifts. That's not what I want. So if I do that, we only have 100 weeks left at our current temperature. But we now have enough people that I can then build a hospital over here. And my hope is the hospital will deal with our sickness, which will get rid of the absentees, which means I can then get you back onto full shifts. That's the plan. Okay. Hospital's built and should be running. Please. Teaching hospital is active. Disabled due to not enough workforce. Ah. Okay. Fine. Well, turn it on anyway. 33 more people sick and unable to work in the city. No, you're going the wrong direction. Alright, you. We have explored this area. What do you find? Ration bunker. The door of the bunker glinted in the snow, revealing a massive hoard of rations. This could be a steady stream of food. Interesting. Let's have a look. Yes. Bunch of extra food? Gladly. Requires 5 of our 9 people. Do I not need to build a road? You're just good with it? I mean, I can't build a road if I wanted to at the moment. Shipping to the city. I can change destination. There's times where I would want to change it to somewhere besides the city. Oh. Let's pass forged additives. Oh no, dutiful youth. Sure. Go for it. I need to stop researching things. I need to stop researching things that require or that generate laws, because then I can't sign the laws I want. But it's not always obvious which ones are going to be laws. Weapons, not available in this preview. Okay. What do I need? I can deal with sickness as well. No, that's all just squalor. Never mind. Get more food. More food from foraging. Railways. Heating mechanisms embedded into the rails will prevent ice and snow accumulation and allow trains to run in the Frostlands. Unlocks railroad connections can be built in the Frostlands, allowing to ship more resources for colonies and outposts. That would be good. Same thing for machinists. Okay. It's just whose side do I want to be on as I do it? I'll go with the machinists. Machinists probably know how to build a railway, And I'd rather get them on my side a bit more than they are at the moment, because they are still a large portion of the city. Do I want rails? I kind of like the idea, because now I've got food and coal from out there. And food is dangerous at the moment. So sure. Machinists, sort out a railroad. And hopefully this isn't a law. Okay, I've got lots of population again. So turn that off. Okay. We should be dealing with the sickness. Right? Can't do another law at the moment. And that research is going. Okay. New tutorial. Frostland harvesting areas. Harvesting areas can be found everywhere around the Frostlands. They are an alternative source of food. Contrary to outposts, harvesting areas don't need to be connected to the city by a trail or road. They just need Frostland teams to operate them to start providing food. You can research harvester hangars to increase the amount of food provided by harvesting areas. Okay. So now that I've found a harvesting area, I could do that research to get even more food coming in. Housing is back to not being enough. So I probably should build another housing district, but I'm running out of space. Also workforce. Because we're basically approaching the edges of our broken area. Though I could theoretically... Nope. 300 workforce. I was going to say I could frost break. We already read that one. Why are you showing up as a new research? Please go away. Well, how about this? We will leave on a bit of a cliffhanger because it's getting pretty late for me. And tomorrow I should have more time to keep going. So we'll see what happens with this whiteout and how that changes everything. Hopefully we can keep going and not lose. I'm guessing that's all the whiteout, this grayed off area. And then the temperatures rise. So that's basically our storm. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. And tomorrow we will, see where this goes. I'm enjoying this so far. It's been a fun game. And I'm definitely looking forward to the full version when it comes out to see what the scenarios are.